Okay, so this is really cool now because we're getting right down the business end here of what this project is all about. We've got a great product review, and now what we want to do is to link that to Amazon. We want links in that product review so that when somebody clicks on them, they go to Amazon and buy our product ultimately, all the while, of course, making sure that we get our appropriate commissions. So how do we do that? Well, it's really a straightforward process, but let's just go through it. So first thing I want you to do is to go to your Amazon Associates account, which I hope you set up some lectures ago. So here I am logged into my demo account, and I want you to go to Product Links, okay, over here. So just click on Product Links. Now, in here, you see various things. What I want you to scroll down is to this search for any product. And you can see basically we can find any product on Amazon through this interface, and you'll see why. This is the easiest way to do it in a moment. But you see we can search on keyword, we can search on a thing called ASIN, which is the Amazon Standard Identification Number, or an ISBN, which I think mostly relates to books. So the simplest way is just to go and get the ASIN for your product. So if you go over to your product page, so here I am on mine, and just do a Control F on that page and type in ASIN, then it'll take you straight to it, okay? Sort of random set of numbers and figures. You can see it here, okay? So just here, take this and copy it back to your Amazon Associates page, paste it in here, and click on Go. And here we go. It's taken me straight to the product, okay? This is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, all I want to do now is click on Get Link. And what it does is it takes me to a page where I can build how I want my links to look. So we've got three main options. We've got text and image, as you can see here. We've got the image with a little bit of text. Okay. We've got text only, and here you can see that the text will be Fitbit. I can't speak. Fitbit iconic smartwatch, slate blue, burnt orange, one size, etc. Okay, that's going to be the link text that you would see on there. And here you've got some link destination. So in other words, when the customer clicks on the link in your product review, where are they going to go? So if you want to see the difference with how these will look, here we've got offer listing page by default. If I click on this link over here, then I see this layout when they go to Amazon. And if I go back and I change that to the details page and I click on this again, then this time you see the full details page, all right, with all the product reviews, etc. further down. So what I like to do, if we just nip back here, is I always want my link destination, to be the details page. And we'll come back to this one in a moment. The other one is image only. Now, image only, I'm not so keen on, but you can see it's very straightforward. Again, we have a link destination, detail page, or an offer listing page, and we can change the size of the image. And here we go. So if I'm medium, obviously it just drops it down a bit, all right? So very straightforward, but I want to go back to text and image because that's the first one that I want to grab. So here we go, back on this page here. Now, I could do all kinds of stuff here. I could change the background color if I wanted to, the title color and the price color. Frankly, I don't really see much point unless you're trying to really brand it within your site. By all means play around. The only thing I would do is make sure that this open link in new window is checked on. I want that, and I quite like showing the border as well. Okay, but these are preferences. So what we want to do now is scroll down, and what Amazon does is it gives us a whole load of HTML. Okay, if you're not a coder, don't worry. All we're going to do is copy and paste this into the appropriate part of our Shopify page. So I've got it here, okay, I'm going to copy it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my Shopify backend and I'm going to paste it into the appropriate part. So I'll see you on my Shopify backend in one sec. Okay, so here I am. Now, if I go over to this text tab and scroll to the bottom to find the image placeholder I was talking about earlier on, all we need to do is just copy paste that code in, all right? So take out image and then just copy in the code that you had and simply update. Now, when I go over to the review, okay, I'm at the bottom of the page here, and refresh, here we go. Suddenly I've got this image. Now, when I click on this, let's click on this right now, it opens up the product in Amazon that we want, okay? And everything to do with the fact that you're going to get paid commissions, etc. That's all baked into the link. You've nothing more to do. So now the next step is to put some links. We put a product image as a link at the bottom as part of our call to action. What we also want to do is put some links within the text. Nice and subtle. You will have seen this, of course, on the internet all over the place. And we basically want to put them in natural places so that people might click them and again take them to Amazon to make the purchase. So let's have a look and see how we're going to do that. So I'm back on my Amazon affiliate area where we were before, and I've gone straight to, this time, straight to the text only, okay, that again we were looking at just a few minutes ago. So we looked before at the link destination stuff. Now I could change this link text if I wanted to, okay, this is fully editable, but I'm actually going to leave it as it is, okay, I'm going to leave it as it is. And all I'm going to do is highlight this HTML and do the same copy paste procedure that we were doing before. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to copy it. Okay, so back on the review. Now, let's scroll down here and I'm going to show you where I'm thinking about putting this. Now, if I scroll down, I'm going to put in a link here, okay, just above this where it says GPS, that's nothing new. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to go over to the text tab and I'm just going to find that spot in the text tab. So if we scroll down a bit, here we go. See that? Strong, we've got GPS and then that's nothing new. So in here, I will paste that exact code, right? Nothing more to do than that. Now, you want to put in probably 2 links minimum, and I would say probably 3 links maximum, something like that. You don't want to overdo it. That's the point. If you've got a very long text, maybe go up to 4. But you're not looking at putting this 10 times throughout your review, because then you start to give that kind of desperate feeling, that kind of salesy feeling that we're trying to avoid, okay? So having got that in place, if we click on update and then go over to the review and refresh and scroll down, you will see it here. Okay, this is the link. Now if I click on this, of course it's the same story. It takes us straight to our product in the same way as the product plus image does at the bottom. So let's just insert it in one more place. Let's go back to Visual. And this time, let's put it, and what about all the other stuff? Let's put it in here just below that, okay? So let's go back to text. Let's scroll down. So it's here, okay? So if I make room here underneath that heading and place it there and click on update, back to the review and let's refresh, you see that same link appearing here, exactly as that, okay? So very, very simple to add in these links. So now just take your time and go back to your review and look where you want to put your 2 or 3 links. It really is just common sense. Look and see where you think it's the most appropriate place. And of course, don't forget that when people click on it and go to the store, anything they buy from Amazon in the next 24 hours, you are going to get commissions on. So finally, we've got to the point where you're going to start making great money out of all of your hard work.